Hey guys, what's up? Bubba's coming at you again with another Project Diablo 2 video. This time I'm super excited because I'm playing one of my favorite classes and one of my favorite builds for that class. I'm talking about a Warcry Barbarian singing for my supper. That's what this build is all about. Let's jump right into it. Strength, dexterity, enough for your gear, everything else in the vitality. You can put a little bit in energy if you really want to, but it's really not needed. For the build itself, we put nothing into combat, nothing whatsoever. You can take leap if you want to, get around, especially, some maps and stuff. It's easier to get around with a little bit of leap, but it's whatever. Combat masteries, just put some in these 1-point wonders: combat reflexes, increased speed, iron skin, natural resistances. Just 1-point wonders. Pretty much every barb build, you put a point into these. Then we got our war cries. Obviously, this right here is what we're using. War cry, we're dealing damage. Uh, Freaking amazing skill in this patch, in this server. You can see it has a lot of synergies in this, which is amazing. How, battle cry, taunt, shout, battle command, and battle orders. We have our battle command maxed out because we get +3 skills. If you put 1 point in it, you get 1 skill. If you put 10 points in it, you get +2 skills. I just said, you know what? It's a synergy for Warcry. Why not just bump it up there, get +3 skills? That'll give us +3 to everything. Why not? It'll be awesome. So then we got Battle Cry. We're maxing it out as well because Warcry is actually physical. It does physical damage. So getting this Battle Cry on actually lowers their defenses and it'll actually break phys immunes, right? So you're going to be doing amazing damage. Like you run into a stone skin or a phys immune, you can just melt them, just hit your battle cry. Then I maxed out How because How is 18% synergy, so why not? And then I'm working on Shout. Shout is also a synergy, it's only 12%, but why not? Get a little more defense up. You could also go for Battle Orders, but Battle Orders isn't super great in this. Although if you like full commit to Battle Orders, it's not terrible. Like fully geared, you can have like 40 to 50 plus into like all your maxed ones with this build. Like I'm very under geared for what this build can be, and I'll show you why. So I was using just some +3 Warcry sticks. That's what I started out with. This was actually my first character I made. Leveled up with a group and shopped at Mala, got a couple +3 Warcry sticks, and that's what I used for the longest time until I made a couple Hodos. Hodos are just quality of life. They give faster cast rate and some other goodies like resist and stuff that really help out, but faster cast rate's huge. This is basically a caster barb. So we got our Hodos. We got the Immortal King's Helm, and like I've really been trying to think of what a better helm would really be, and like it's hard to come up with a better helm. I mean, sure, you can get like, helms that have like +5 or 6 to like skills in the Warcry tree, stuff like that, but you can't beat the IK helm with the 2 sockets. I mean, it would take a very top tier helmet, to beat the IK helmet. Plus, in this mod, you can corrupt the helmet and get another +1 to all skills. So, I think the IK helmet's one of the best. I was trying out the Halberd's Rain. I did get a bad one, but maybe if you got a really good Halberd's Rain, it would be a little better. But for magic find and everything, I think the IK helm is just a good balance for this build. For amulet, I'm just using +3 war cries. as much life. You don't even need life. Who cares? Just +3 war cries. That's all you're looking for. You could use Amara's here if you really feel like it, but you're losing out some damage with that +1 skills. So then I'm using a stone for my chest. +1 to all skills, some resistances, tons of defense. This one, my buddy actually rolled and ended up giving it to me. It's an amazing stone. That's a ton of defense on the chest piece. It's really nice. What I would want here would obviously probably be Enigma, not for teleports. Teleport sucks in this one anyway, but just for the plus skills. Scalders for more magic find would be nice, or just the stone. I mean, the stone's fine. Why not? Boots, gloves, pretty much just IK for right now. For boots, I would probably just go probably just War Travs. I am getting plus 25% magic find from this combo, and that's the only reason why I'm keeping it on, because I just haven't gotten anything better. But probably War Travs, definitely Arachnid Mesh for the belt, and either Trangs, or if you want magic find, Chanseys for the gloves. Right now I just have a couple Nazure rings on. They're pretty bad rolls, but I just wanted a little more magic find, because I basically, like I said, this was my first character, so I was just farming pits, trying to, get some gear to make other characters. So, what you would want here is either SOJ or BK ring. I would prefer BK rings. Also, it wouldn't be bad to just go 1 SOJ and 1 BK ring. That way you get a little mana and you get a little life. But mana isn't a huge issue with this. So, probably 2 BK rings for a ton of life would be great. And the +1 all skills, obviously. And you can see my charms are trash. I'm going to show you my damage here in a minute. And just imagine if I had 9 Warcry charms, plus an Annie, plus a torch. It would be ridiculous. So I would really I think the next reset's coming up soon. I think I'm going to remake this character and just try to take it as far as I can. Just focus on this one build and try to just max it out instead of making 20 freaking characters like I normally do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I was rocking a Lionheart before, and Lionheart's not bad. But that's pretty much it. I mean, you could, people have said, oh, well, you could use some spirit swords, early on. But to me, just the +3 Warcry sticks are much better. Sure, with the spirits, if you went 2 spirit swords or something, you'd get, a couple faster cast rate, but it really wasn't bad with no faster cast rate. It's just a lot better with faster cast rate, if you know what I'm trying to say here. As for my Merc, this will probably change. Right now my Merc's pretty bad. Don't get me wrong, she has enough gear, she can kill stuff in hell, especially in pits. Pits isn't that hard. But this is basically it. I got a gold strike, I got a 2 throw. The rest of the stuff is just trash gear for, whatever res I could put. And I never bothered to jack up my Merc anymore because I really don't need the Mercenary. What my plans were with the bow Merc, the reason I went the bow Merc is because it has meditation. This Merc actually gives the meditation aura, so I was like, that'll be a free, some free mana back. But this build doesn't really use a lot of mana, so it ended up not being that great. But still, I was committed to the Bozon, or the bow rogue, I guess. So what I wanted to do is get an ice bow, and that would give the Holy Freeze aura, so it'd just be another line of defense, right? As I was running up to stuff, they'd be getting froze. But in hindsight, probably what I would do is just throw some IK gear on an Act 5 Barb Merc and just let him go ham, and he'd probably, you know, he'd never die because I would, you know, buff him up with my shouts, and he'd probably just like tear through everything. So that's probably what I'll do next time around, unless I really feel like remaking, trying to get a ice and stuff. But I don't think it's worth it as much. You know, probably a full damage merc with like, you know, a G face, a treachery, and a Reaper's Toll with like an Am rune in it, you know, would probably be best. Just like pure damage. You could, well, you can almost take anything in the game right now. So with a high damage merc, you could probably like kill anything with this build. So here's the damage in town, 3,000. Of course, once I buff up, you'll see my 3 points really go to work. And now we are at 4,000, so almost 1,000 damage after getting buffed. It's crazy. And all we do, we are in hell. I have my little picture up so you can't actually see what's going on. But yeah, like we just cry and shout and scream and everything dies, right? This is like the Karen build of Diablo, right? We just like, let me talk to your manager, skeleton, and that's it. They can't handle our Karen power. It's great. Super fun with this build, farming pits. Like, it's just been insane. I was hoping every once in a while I run into, hey, there's a Worldstone shard. So every once in a while out here I'll run into a Fizzimune, not really in the pits. I was kind of hoping I'd run into one just to show you the battle cry, but basically you just battle cry them and then, you know, just decimate them. You can do that anyway if you want to be like super sweaty, super try hard, doing the most damage you can. You can just battle cry every time. Hey, there's a co-rune. But it's not necessary. Stuff dies quick enough, you know, unless it's stone skin. Obviously, if it's Fizzimune, it doesn't die at all, so you have to battle cry those. But the stone skins do die a little, you know, a little slow. But yeah, you can farm Trav with this. I can farm Trav. I tried Chaos. Obviously, like killing the bosses like Diablo, Baal, like it's possible. It's just not the greatest of speed. So you're much better just farming pits. Farm, you know, throw in some Trav runs. Arcane Sanctuary. You could farm it to try to get some runes. That might actually, because the ghosts in there are Fizzimune, so you will have to use your battle cry a lot more. But, you know, I've done that. Oh, look at that. IK Mall. Man. Like, I need to like make videos more apparently, because I just get all the stuff. I know most people are like, oh, IK Mall, like, why is he excited over that? Listen, IK is like my favorite build in the game. And don't worry, I'm going to have a video up soon for the IK Barb in PD2. It's just, I had to make this one first because this has just been an absolute blast to play. Like, just tearing through stuff. You can see my Merc with its crap gear just, like, doesn't even matter. Like sometimes in Trav, her health will get a little low, but I just pop her with a full juvie, and she's back killing stuff again. You know, my shouts are so strong that it doesn't matter. Like, she can't be got. So, it's fun build. You know, and this is something, like I said, like I did right off the bat. Like, as soon as my group that I was playing with at Ladder Reset, as soon as we got, you know, killed Hell Baal, pretty much everybody dipped on the Barb. That's what they always do, because I was with a pup group. I wasn't with like a pre-made group or anything. It was just like some randoms I found. So obviously they ditched the Barb the second they didn't need me, because they're all like going off on their own, doing their own magic find things. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to do my own magic find thing. So I shopped Act 5 Mala for some +3 Warcry sticks and started farming pits. And Like every level I've gotten past like level 62, 63 has been in pits right here. Let's go see real quick. I know this is getting a little long, but I just want to show you that it can do Trav. Trav can be a little more difficult, especially with my resists aren't the greatest. And there's a lot of times stone skin, fizz immune, so it is a little more hectic killing Trav. But as you can see, like, it's whatever. Like, these are about the nastiest stuff you can get right now, and it's just like whatever. I may pop a full juvie, maybe. I'm doing okay. My Merc just died and I don't even care. This guy's like mana burn, doesn't matter to me. I'm just like whatever. Like, hit me with your stupid lightning skill. Like, I'm a barb, I can take it. You know, that's pretty much about the worst scenario, one of the worst scenarios in Trav you can get with those little lightning dudes and mana burn. But look, I still have my full juvies, didn't use a single one, and I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. I didn't get any good drops, but hey, that's how it goes. That's how it goes in this game. But yeah, freaking love this build if you can't tell. Gonna definitely remake this build on reset because it's just so fun, super fun. Anyway, I've got at least a couple more videos on PD2 before resets coming up. So guys, make sure you hit that subscribe and like button if you want to. I just do this for fun. It's fun to me. Super low production value. I don't really care. I just like Diablo 2 and I'm passionate about it, so I like making videos on this stuff. I love you guys, and I will see you